Hi, my name is Lily Marwig, and I'll be presenting the research I completed with Kate 2 this past semester. Our project was mapping the impacts of forced displacement for the Wakarusa River Valley Heritage Museum. The Wakarusa River Valley Heritage Museum is a nonprofit organization that represents the communities of the area. This museum is especially impactful because it represents some communities that are no longer in existence due to the forced displacement that occurred when Clinton Lake was constructed. My partner Kate 2 and I wanted to give the museum something that could accurately represent what the area looked like before Clinton Lake was created, and we did this through much historical research as well as the utilization of the ArcGIS software. This led us to create a 3D model of the area that includes where Clinton Lake is today and also what the topography below Clinton Lake looks like, with labels of the communities where they were. I'll go over a few of the methods that we used to create this model now. Using ArcGIS, we georeferenced 1970 USGS topographical maps. We then chose a target area that represents all communities and digitized features such as roads, railroads, and overlaid streams. We digitized the exact points of communities through historical documents that we were given by the museum. We also used the Select by Attribute tool to choose specific contour lines so that we could make them into their own individual layers. We also made sure the entire time that the formatting was correct so that we could make this model 2 feet by 3 feet. Moving on to how we constructed the 3D model, we started by printing features onto the wood, such as roads, in a lighter fashion so that they wouldn't cut all the way through the wood, but they would still be engraved. We also cut specific topographic layers and contour lines all the way out, starting with the bottom layer, which would have been the bottom of the lake, and then all the way up to the top elevation. We then stained the wood and glued together all layers. We also spray painted the separate bathymetric layers underneath the lake to represent depth, but kept it light enough so that you can see where the communities were based on their labels. We will also be 3D printing small churches and schools to represent the communities as accurately as possible based on the historical accounts that we have researched. The purpose of this model was to represent the past of the area so that visitors to the museum can better visualize the forced displacement that occurred and the livelihoods that were lost in the forced displacement. Thank you so much.